Hi guys, I'm back again in another video of it. There's this article written by Thabo Makwakwa. It says Panyaza Lesufi says the DA remains an enemy of the people. Do you agree, guys, or do you disagree? And which people are Panyaza talking about? Obviously the black people, which is the majority. What about me? Do I agree with him or I don't? At certain extent I do agree with this guy, man. It ain't not that. What has DA done for the majority of this country, guys? Obviously, when people say the DA is not in power, they've never been in power, but they're in power in Cape Town. And Helen Zille, what did he say about the people from the Eastern Cape? He said they are refugees. They left the Eastern Cape to come and take jobs in the Western Cape for colored people. So a leader who's supposed to lead everyone, who's supposed to represent everyone, could utter those words. So for me, the day I cannot say it's the enemy of the people, but definitely, they're not for black people. Definitely, they're not. The African National Congress ANC Gauteng Provincial Co-Governor Panyaza Lesufi has said that the Democratic Alliance DA should still be regarded as an enemy of the people, a force that seeks to undermine the interest of South Africans. Speaking at the Gauteng Provincial Khotla held in Johannesburg, Lesufi emphasized that despite occasionally cooperating with the DA within Government of National Unity, such alliances do not diminish their political opposition. He said that Gauteng remained firmly committed to its stance against the DA. Our task is to have our house in order, Lesufi declared. Nothing else. We need to ensure our structures are solid and that we address those within our ranks who are taking advantage of government authority, especially officials who are now starting to ignore the directives of the ANC. Problem Lesufi, you are too political partisans. Yeah, you are too much on that. You are no patriots. One thing for sure, ANC people are no patriots, guys. That's one thing for sure. Majority of them, they're no patriots. Patriots wouldn't let the country drown this much, man. Won't let our people suffer this much, patriots. You see Ibrahim Taur, guys, that guy is a patriot. Abu Taur. My patriots, Abu Mugabe. Okay, Mugabe was not a patriot. He was a patriot in his own way. He was a patriot because he made people suffer also. But the NC definitely they're not patriots. They don't love this country. Actually, I would boldly say Africans love this country more than the NC does. Africans love this country because they built the country. Okay, for themselves, they excluded us. But they did build it anyway. They didn't take the money and put it offshore accounts and steal it and buy Gucci's and buy what. While the majority of their people suffer. The majority of their people suffer. They didn't do that. But the NC, they're doing that. He said that Gauteng remained firmly committed to its stance against the DA. Our task is to have a house in order, Lesufi added. Lesufi pointed to internal threats wanting against factionalism fueled by external influences. There are those who think they can influence the ANC by sponsoring factions that push their own agendas during our elective conferences, he said. We must be vigilant and ensure that our organization remains true to its principles. The ANC leader also voiced concern over corrupt and illicit influence within government ranks. Some officials are operating as a business people by day and traders of influence by night. They are attempting to infiltrate our organization by taking sides and exerting undue influence during conferences, Lesufi warned. Obviously, that's the nature of politicking and delegating. Come on now, you're crying over nothing. You want power also, Lesufi. Come on. Now, you guys should be uniting in uplifting our lives, man. Not these things you're doing, fighting for power. Because after this elective conference next year, you will be campaigning to be voted in power. Then after that, we'll be campaigning again to remain to be a president of the ANC. If you're not looking at things carefully, whoever wins the ANC elections in 2027 will only be the president of the ANC. I'm telling you, if you're not pulling up your socks and taking the people serious. Lesufi also focused on the socio-economic challenges faced by the province, particularly relating to illegal immigration. He criticized that he termed the honeymoon period for undocumented foreigners in South Africa, adding that it must come to an end. But this thing should be been ended long time ago. You created a big problem, guys. You created a big problem in South Africa. During a recent visit to the Merimi informal settlement in Soshanguve, Lesufi said that he observed that over 65% of residents were undocumented foreign nationals. Yo, that's too much, guys. But anyway, I wonder how did he make this assertion and this observation and this research. It may create some problems, he admitted, but comrades, we must be very firm now. We cannot have an informal settlement where the majority of its citizens are undocumented foreigners. The Rekgotla themed the year of renewal, making the ANC a more elective instrument of the people to achieve the vision of the Freedom Charter, aims to deliberate on critical challenges and develop strategies for upcoming elections, rebuild public trust and strengthen ANC structures at all levels. The party said the key objectives include addressing issues raised in the 2025 State of the Province Address, formulating election strategies, and enhancing community engagement. The organization said the event would also focus on implementing the ANC and Rekgotla program of action to improve government and external cohesion. The ANC and the DA became part of the national government unity after the ANC failed to secure the majority vote in the last general election. However, the two parties disagree on various policy matters, which is just a waste of a government. They're not doing anything progressive for the people. They're just taking one another to court and fighting. So guys, tell me what you think of it. Comment down below, subscribe bafethu. This is Mzansi Political Channel. This is your boy Thembile bafethu. Thanks for supporting those who are supporting. I see we've reached 70 subscribers bafethu. This is a marathon, but this is not a sprint. See you in the next video.